Hello students, welcome to my channel CBSE Math. Today, starting from 1.3, the empty set. Before we start, I want to say that those who are new today, please follow the description box and click the link to get our previous classes. This is an This is a continuous process, one by one, that you have to follow the all classes. Now, read out the book, The Empty Set. What is empty set? What is empty set? Now tell me. Consider the set A is a set where X is an element and X is such that X is a student of class 11 presently studying in a school. Okay. So we can go to the school and count the number of students presently studying in class 11 in the school. Does the set A contains a finite number of elements? Okay. Now we write that A is finite and A is not an empty. But what is empty? Let's B is a set where X is an element of that set and X is such that X is a student presently studying in both 10 and 11. Now follow. Now observe it that a student cannot study simultaneously in both classes 10 and 11. Thus, the set contains no element at all. That is empty. Understood? So, what is empty? A set which does not contain any element is called the empty set or the null set or the void set. According to this definition, B is empty. Okay, students. Set why A is not an empty? Because A is a set. The empty set is denoted by symbol phi or blank braces. We give below a few examples of empty sets. Please, students, please listen my words one by one because NCERT books is very valuable, very valuable. Every line very important to us. Let A is within braces. A is a set where X is an element of this set and X is such that 1 less than X less than 2 and is a natural number. So X lies between 1 and 2. Okay. Then X is an empty set. Why? Because there is no natural number between 1 and 2. Understood? Next, B is a set where X is such that X square minus 2 is equal to 0. So X is a rational number and X is a rational number. Okay. Then B is empty. Why? X square minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, this is not satisfied by any rational value of x. Why? Because x square minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to x square is equal to 2 and x is equal to root 2. X is equal to root 2. Okay, that is root 2, it is not rational. So it is empty. So students, clear it. What is empty? Next, C is a set. Follow. X is an element where x is an even prime number greater than 2. Greater than 2. Then C is empty set. Why? Because 2 is only even prime number. There is no even prime number greater than 2. Okay, that is empty. And next D. D is a set. X square is equal to 4. So x is odd number. So D is empty. Why? Because the equation x square is equal to 4 is not satisfied. Because x is equal to x square is equal to 2 square, x is equal to 2, and it is satisfied by any odd value of x. It is not satisfied. So you make it clear the empty set. And now next, finite and infinite numbers, infinite sets. Let A is equal to, within brackets, 1 2 3 4 5, and B is a set where elements are A B C D E G. Okay, and C where elements are man living presently in different parts of the world. Look at this. Look at this C set. We observe that A contains 5 elements, 1 2 3 4 5. B contains 6 elements, A B C D E G. And how many elements does contain C? How many elements does C contain? The C is man living presently in different parts of the India, of the world. Man living presently in different parts of the world. As it is, we do not know the number of elements in C, but it is some natural, which may be quite a big number. Maybe. But it is a finite number. By number of elements of set S, we mean that the distinct elements of the set we denote is by n s. And S is a natural number and S is a non-empty finite set. Consider the set of natural numbers. We see that number of elements of this set is not finite, since there are infinite number of natural numbers. Understood? We say that the set of natural numbers is an infinite set. The set A, B, C given above are finite because the elements of A is 5, elements of B is 6, elements of C is some finite number. And different men living in different parts of the world. Maybe some finite number, big number, maybe, but it is finite. But where there is infinite number of elements, a set which is empty or consists of a definite number of elements is called finite. Otherwise, the set called is infinite. So, what is infinite? Consider some examples. Let W be the set of the days of the week. The W is finite because there are 7 days in a week. That is, it is finite. But let A is the set of solutions of the equation x square minus 16 is equal to 0. So x square is equal to 16, x is equal to 4. S is finite. S is finite. But G is the set of points of a line and G is infinite. Let G the set of points in a line. There are many points, many points, infinite points in a in a straight line. It is infinite. That is, it is set which is infinite. Understood? When we represent a set in a roster form, we write all the elements of the set within braces, blank braces. It is not possible to write all the elements of an infinite set with braces because the number of elements of such set is not finite. So we represent some infinite set in the roster form by writing a few elements which clearly indicate the structure of the set followed or preceded by three dots. Okay, only three dots. For example, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot is a set of natural numbers. And 1, 3, 5, 7, dot, dot, dot is a set of odd numbers. And minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot is a set of integers. All these are infinite. So make it clear that what is finite set and what is infinite sets. My students clearly understood it. And now, given an example. Example 6. Before we example, there is a note. All infinite sets cannot be described in the roster form. For example, the set of real numbers cannot be described in the form because the elements of this set do not follow any particular pattern. Okay. Now, example 6. State which of the following sets are finite or infinite. ठीक? X is such that X belongs to natural number 6. Example 6 1. Follow it. X minus 1 and X into X minus 2 is equal to 0. What is the solution? Here 1 and 2. Given set 1 and 2. Within 1 and 2. So it is finite. Our next, x is the natural number where x square is equal to 4. So x is equal to 2, given set 2. So it is finite. And number 3, x belongs to natural number 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to half. So it is finite. Now next, x is a prime. Yes, prime, infinite prime. Odd, infinite. So here 4 and 5 is infinite. Now students, I hope you understood it better, and I show you some notes from this chapter, mainly the part of this chapter. Sets 11 maths the theory class before 1.3. The empty set. X A is a set where X is an element and X is a symbol. Students of class 11 presently studying in a school. And B, X is an element and X where X is such that X is a student presently studying both 10 and 11. So a set which does not contain any element called the empty set, null set, void set is denoted by phi. Next, 1.4 finite and infinite. A set 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and B A, B, C, D, E, G, and C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and C man living presently in different parts of the world. So elements set of the A set of A elements is 5 and B 6 and C some finite, some big number, but very big. So a set which is empty or consists of a definite number of elements is called finite, otherwise the set is called infinite. Here is the examples which is finite and infinite. Given set number 1, given set 1 and 2, set is 1 and 2, hence it is finite. And next B, x square is equal to 4, x square is equal to 2 square, x is equal to 2, so given set is equal to 2, hence it is finite. And number 3, 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x is equal to 1, x is equal to half, so the set is finite. The given set in the set of all prime and numbers, and since the set prime number is infinite, so odd number and prime number is infinite, hence the given set is infinite. Number 4. Number 5, since there are infinite numbers of odd number, hence the given set is infinite. So students, today we clearly realize what is empty set, what is finite and infinite sets, and there are some examples. Now this is the end of today's class. Next day we go forward. So please subscribe it, and if you like it, if you and must subscribe it, because one by one the classes will go forward and you realize all the chapters minorly and clearly. I hope it is better to you. So today, bye bye.